Hey, Garndolf, how's it going? Have you been excited that everybody's getting their own video that they're going to be featured in?
Yeah, I sure have, Coops. I've been waiting for this. And I know you probably saved the best for last. That's why I'm last, right? Because I'm the best invader.
That's exactly what it is, Garndolf. I'm glad that you picked up on that. I didn't want anybody else to be upset. But you're my favorite, for sure.
Thanks, Coops. So I was thinking, we're gonna do montage at the beginning of this video, instead of in the middle like you usually like to do.
That's a really actually pretty good idea. I like that quite a bit.
And it's gonna be awesome montage with magics and magic, because I like to do magic.
That's right, my man. You're my favorite wizard. Actually, you're probably one of the only wizards that I actually like. And it's probably because you leveled your vigor.
That's probably got a lot to do with it, actually. Got a lot of hit points for being a Walmart wizard. I like to consider myself a Walmart wizard.
I think you're great, Garndolf. I just want you to know that. I think you're great.
Oh, well, thanks, Coops. I didn't expect you to get all sentimental on me. Show them the montage.
It's been playing in the background, actually, so hopefully they've been watching it and enjoying it.
Oh, you're not gonna do like a quiet montage like you do sometimes. You're gonna talk through it.
Yeah, is that okay?
Yeah, I guess that's alright. I mean, I guess that's fine. We'll talk through the montage. It's fine. I won't be upset by that.
Are you sure? Because we could make it like a, just focused on the action and the little bit of background music that I have to work with.
No, it's fine. Just talk through it. It'll be fine. They'll love it all the same. It's gonna be fun. We're having fun on this video. That's what it's all about, right?
Absolutely, my man. Absolutely. You've been using that moonlight sword that you got, huh?
Yeah, it was with me the whole time. I didn't realize it, but it's been here the whole time. I like the moon and the stars and all of these cool magic spells that I have, like Star Shower and Collapsing Stars and the Crescent Moon Axe. You see all the space influence?
Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually. I like that quite a bit too. I think you've got a lot of fun style to you. Hopefully the audience will enjoy, watching you do your invasions. Did you learn anything while you were, trying to get these invasion clips together?
Yeah, actually, I was really confused by these blue people. They keep coming into these invasions to fight me, and I didn't understand why. I almost had a nightmare about it, where I woke up and I just died in the lakes. But then I remembered this invasion I had, and there were two blues, and I said, certainly these blues aren't just gonna stand here and fight me if there's no host nearby, right? Because that would be silly. Why would you fight if the host isn't even there to fight me? What are you fighting for? What sort of morals do you have? Are you fighting just because I'm red and because you're blue? Or do we actually have beef? Because I haven't even found the host here, so... I mean, innocent until proven guilty, right? How do you know I wasn't going to be a friendly invader?
That's a really good point, actually. Sometimes I wonder why these blues are motivated to fight the reds as well. What did you do to figure out, to learn more?
Well, I decided that maybe I would try to become a blue person, and I would just kind of see through their eyes.
Oh, okay. So, kind of get to know your enemy a little bit more? Have a bit more of an understanding as to why they do what they do, rather than just judging them for being blue?
Yeah, something like that. That's probably a way more elegant way to put it than I would have. I was just thinking I'd try to learn what their problem was by becoming one of them and infiltrating their ranks, like on undercover spy or something like that.
Oh, okay. That's I like that, actually. That sounds a lot more fun than the way I was putting it. So what did you learn?
Well, I think some of the footage will show for itself. I'm glad that I have a cameraman who follows me around during all of my invasions. It makes things really easy for me. Then I can look back and I can learn from some of my mistakes. Not that I ever make mistakes, because I'm a really good smart invader. But sometimes I can learn from other people's mistakes, So here I was, and the host was pointing me over this direction, and so I guess he was over here on this waterfall cliff edge, and so I used my gravitas to knock him off of the ledge, and then I realized, why did the blues ever want to fight me in the first place? The host was being a cheesy little bastard. Oh, okay. And so you said you became a blue? I did, and then I realized that it was actually really stupid. Oh, why do you say that? Well, because I would either show up and the host would die, and I would show up and the host and their phantom, they didn't even need my help to kill the invader. It's like, what was I even there for? And then sometimes I would show up and the invader would get killed before I could even do anything about it. So I think I was just kind of waiting for something. Excuse me. Can you edit that out, actually? Yeah, no problem, Garndolf. I'll take care of that. And so I was waiting for something amazing to happen. I think this was amazing. He saw that I got to the top of the tower, so he chose to jump off in fear of my crescent moon axe. And that's about the best experience I had being a blue person. I don't think I'll ever do that again, to be honest with you. It was really kind of boring. I just kind of stood around for hours waiting to get into an invasion to help rescue someone, and, well, it didn't really seem very fun or very fair. I felt like beating up a child, if they were like an unarmed child, and I was me, Garndolf, with my magic and my giant axe and my moonblade, and I was just like punching a baby. It just didn't really feel right, Okay, well, hey, at least you tried something new, right? That seems like at least you put yourself out there and you gave it your best shot, and you tried to understand where the other hunters were coming from when they joined these invasions, and that's commendable, right? I guess so. I don't think I did anything special. It was really kind of boring. Maybe, no, I don't even think that. What were you thinking? Well, I was thinking that maybe, like, the blues were also, like they were reds at heart, and here's the second montage that I wanted to start. I want to do one at the beginning and one at the end. Can we start this one here? Yeah, that sounds good. Well, anyway, so the blue people, maybe they're like red people who are just trying to engage in good fights, and so it's not really their fault. But the number of blues that there are, it seems like they've all just got to be sitting there waiting for something amazing to happen that never really does. I sat at the grace for about an hour before I got summoned in as a hunter, and that was pretty boring, and I didn't really like spending my time that way. Yeah, because when you do invasions, you can just jump right in, and it's like right into the action, and even if even if it doesn't go well for you, it always goes well for me, Boobs. Well, right, but for other invaders, if it doesn't go well for them, they can always just put down their summon sign and they can get right back into another invasion. Yeah, it's like almost instant that you're into the invasion. But when I was trying to be a hunter, a blue person, it was like I had to wait hours and hours and hours before I could even do anything. And then when I got there, it was just so unsatisfying. I just didn't understand why anybody would want to do that. Well, we don't judge people on this channel, right? I know. I'm trying not to. I'm just trying to figure out why they would want to be blue. Well, blue is a cool color. A lot of your spells are blue. Yeah. Huh. I hadn't thought about that. I do like the color blue. Huh. Alright, well, so maybe they just like to be blue. Okay, I can get behind that. You see, that guy jumped off too. He was worried. He was afraid he was gonna die. But then he died anyways. I don't understand people sometimes. Why don't they just want to fight? Well, you do look kind of scary, if you don't mind me saying that. And I don't mean that in like a bad way. It's like a good scary, I understand. That's fair enough. It's because my head, isn't it? My head's been growing. The more knowledge that I've been consuming, the crazier my head has gotten. It's really starting to take on a life of its own, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Is that anything that you've been, into lately, as far as your studies go?
Well, I've been trying to read more books in my spare time. I don't really like books very much, so I usually just eat them.
You eat the books? What do you mean by that?
Yeah, I just eat the books, and then I gain the knowledge.
Oh, okay.
What? Why you got that look on your face?
No, it's fine. I just, well, I noticed that one of my books had gone missing last week. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would ya?
Nope, can't say that I do. Let's go over the numbers. So here, I'm a wizard, Garndolf. I have a lot of vigor, because you need that. I have also big strength numbers, and I think high intelligence, very smart boy, using cool stuff and spells and fun weapons for me, and also bastard stars. I get to say bastard stars in this video because it's a weapon that I'm using. It's the bastard stars.
I saw that, actually. That's a pretty cool weapon. I like it quite a bit. It's got a really cool Ash of War on it.
It looks so cool, and I don't feel bad spamming it so much, because some of the other things and I don't really like spamming it a lot, but that one I do because it looks so pretty.
Awesome, Garndolf. Well, hey, I appreciate you coming and sharing your quick little video with us, and I'm sure you'll be featured in some more content coming up. So you want to say goodbye to everybody?
Bye, everybody. I've been Garndolf.
And I have been and always will be Kubz. Peace and love, gamers.
Bye-bye now.